Hello there everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and I have a new series I'm introducing on my channel called I Finally Tried It. And I have this list I've been keeping all year of products, let's adjust, of products I really want to try, whether they are like cult favorite things, old school like favorites, products I've just been wanting to try forever. And I've just been writing them down, and I thought at first it was going to be like a one video where I tried out all these things, but I thought it would be better to have one video focusing on one product that I finally tried, wearing it, telling you everything about it. And the product we're talking about today is Revlon ColorStay Foundation. I've never tried this until a few weeks ago. I just kept looking at it and I was like, you know what, I finally want to try that. But I had never wanted to try it. So the color I have is 200 nude, and I bought the combination oily. I was going to get the normal to dry because, I don't know, I thought I would just like it better. But the combination oily is awesome. I have it on right now. I never wanted to try this because, one, it didn't come with a pump. It had just a jar you'd like pour out. I don't mind that. The Rimmel Lasting Finish was sold just like that too, where you kind of pour some out, but I always poured out way too much. So once they started putting the pumps on here, I was like, okay, one more nudge in the right direction. But for some reason, I always thought this was going to be really, really thick, really heavy, hard to blend, cakey. I have no idea why. But I finally bought it, and it's freaking awesome. It's so awesome. So the only thing about this stuff that I don't love is the smell. No one has ever talked about the smell. All the videos I've watched of this stuff, smell. No one talks about it. It's insanely thin, and it has a very high amount of pigment to it. I don't know if you could see how thin it is, but it has a very, very nice coverage. I have it on my face now, one layer, no extra concealer at all. Every time I've used this, I don't have to put any extra concealer on. It covers up everything I want it to cover up. Normally, I would put more concealer up here, on my forehead, on my chin, and on my nose. No extra concealer. This stuff just does it all on its own. I do get a little, tiny little, extra little half a pump and put some on my forehead because I do like more coverage there. But I don't have to go out of my way to add another layer of product because the coverage of this is so good. So I finally tried it, and it's amazing. The scent, though, it has a smell. It smells like chemicals. It smells like something that used to have a fragrance and they put stuff in it to try to make it unfragranced, but really just smells bad. It doesn't smell like it went bad. It just smells like chemicals, and it really, really bugged me the first couple weeks I was using it. I feel like I could smell it throughout the day, and I hated it. But every time I use it now, I do smell it when I'm first putting it on, but I don't notice it anymore. Like once I get to work, I don't notice it. I don't smell it right now. It lasts a very long time. It doesn't break up on my skin. This lasts through the whole entire workday. It does say on here, I thought it said 24. Oh yeah, 24-hour wear. I haven't worn it for 24 hours yet, but I mean, I don't know if it will last 24 hours. I haven't tried that, but it does last at least my whole entire workday and beyond. Another really great thing about this is that it builds, not it just builds, okay, how do I say it? It's a good touch-up product. If you didn't like set your whole face with powder or anything, and later on in the day you come home from work, it's worn away a little bit, maybe it's on your nose, you're sweating a lot, or you're oily, whatever, you get a little pump on here, boop, dab it on, damp sponge, it'll blend in perfectly fine, perfectly smooth. It won't look cakey, it won't look like you just put new makeup on top of old makeup. I really like everything about this except the scent, but it doesn't even bother me that much anymore. What else is there to say about it? Has a great coverage, blends insanely easily. They have a wonderful shade range. They have two types. They have the combination oily and then a one that's called normal to dry. That's the one I was going to get because I figured it might be a little more dewy, a little bit more my taste, my speed. They didn't have the shade I wanted, so I picked combination oily. And I don't know if you can tell, but it has a matte-ish finish. And when I first started using this, for me, it did seem a little too matte, a little too flat. But it's really not. It is more on the, I would say satin. I would say matte with a hint of satin in it. It's only, I looked at my watch. I forgot I took it off. It's about 1 o'clock-ish right now. I had this on since about 7:30 this morning. I was sweating at work today. Like literally just like beads of sweat were on my face. And so the natural shine coming through is definitely just from sweat. But I think if you have oily skin, definitely check out the combination to oily one. It will go on a little bit more matte at first, but later on as your natural oil and stuff comes through, it doesn't break up the foundation at all, but it gives it like a really nice finish. And I really like it. So yeah, I finally tried it and it's the freaking bomb. I like this so much. It's between this and the Too Faced foundation powder. I can't put either of these down. Like, it's either this or that I'm using every day. Really love this stuff. If you tried it, let me know what you think about it, because I freaking love it. It's the bomb. I can't believe it took me so long to finally try it. So yeah, that is that. If you have any recommendations for me, products you think I should try, you know, cult favorites and stuff, I have a list this long that I've been keeping all year. And yeah, I can't wait to add more videos to this series. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you later in another one, and goodbye.